In a cheerful grade 4 classroom, Mrs. Shaymaa stood in front of the whiteboard, a lively smile on her face. Today, she was going to teach her 5 students, Tebra, Algora, Hanan, Diala, and Miriam, about place value using blocks of ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. The girls watched with eager eyes as Mrs. Shaymaa brought out a large box filled with colorful blocks. Today, we're going to learn about place value, Mrs. Shaymaa began. These blocks are going to help us understand the value of each position in a number. Are you ready for an adventure in numbers? Each girl nodded enthusiastically. Mrs. Shaymaa first picked up a single small block. This is a 1, she said, handing it to Diala, who grinned as she examined it. Next, she picked up a 10 block, a structure made up of 10 single blocks stuck together. This is a 10, she continued, passing it to Tebra, whose eyes widened in excitement. She then brought out a 100 block, which was a square of 10 blocks. This is a 100, she stated, giving it to Algora, who held it delicately, as if it were precious. Finally, Mrs. Shaymaa lifted a 1,000 block, a large cube made of 1,000 blocks. And this is a 1,000, she said, handing it to Miriam, who giggled as she took the hefty structure from her teacher's hands. Hanan watched eagerly, waiting for her turn. Now, let's build a number together, announced Mrs. Shaymaa.